For this Tuesday, June 21st, 2022. I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you could be here, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army. I'm so glad you could be here. I am quite aware. You could have been anywhere in this world today. I know you could have been anywhere in the world today, but you decided to be here with me. And I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome, Transition Army, to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, everybody. Welcome on this first day of summer, June 21st, 2022. This is the first day of summer here. And I'm happy to be here with you on Transition Tuesdays. So welcome aboard. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Man, hey, we got an action-packed show once again. But before I start, I always like to state my intentions for the show. And my intention is to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transition. So that's what we do here on Transition Tuesdays. It's just that simple. We got my sister cuz Gina checking in from North Carolina. What's going on, sister cuz? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Gina says, I'm first. Yes, you are the first. You are always first in my book, Gina. All right? So welcome to Transition Tuesdays, and I'm glad you're here today to join us today. Hey, happy belated Father's Day to all the good fathers out there. Happy belated Father's Day to you. I had a great Father's Day. I want to have a little recap of Father's Day, and I want to ask the Transition Army a couple of questions, fathers related. So, but happy belated Father's Day to everybody out there. I hope each and every one of you, those who are fathers or would be fathers, just hoping you had a great day. Shout out and rest in peace to all those fathers who have passed away, like my dad has passed away, but I feel his spirit every day, and especially on Father's Day. So shout out to those fathers, to those great fathers we have lost and we have, who have passed. But shout out to those fathers who are with us here. Great stuff. So, I want to recap my Father's Day. Oh, I had a great Father's Day. And before we do that, we have Felicia checking in from The Rock. What's going on, Felicia? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. And you came in right on time, Miss Sweetness, because I'm explaining my Father's Day. And let me first start out with, I had a Father's Day breakfast prepared by Miss Sweetness, Miss Felicia, which I appreciate her every time. And let me just go down the menu of the the breakfast Father's Day that I had. Okay, what I had for breakfast on Father's Day. Now what did I have? We had sausage, we had bacon, we had grits, but we had an item that I think nobody in the Northwest had. And I can clearly say this, and I love the food as well. But Miss Sweetness, Felicia, is a Southern lady, and I think I was the only person in the Northeast, that had what did I have? I had, what is it called? Liver pudding. Oh, it's delicious. I bet you I was the only father in the Northeast that had liver pudding. Don't knock it. If you try, you never had it, you better have some. It is so delicious. I am telling you. So again, I think I'm the only person in the Northeast that had liver pudding on Father's Day. I'll state that. I'll stack that up with anybody. All right. So had that. Then for dinner, oh my God, I don't know if you guys saw my post that I posted about the Father's Day dinner I had with Miss Sweetness, and we had, Miss Felicia brought out the artillery. She brought out, it was tomahawk pork chops. I've never heard of it before. I indulged in it. Matter of fact, I had mine and I had some of hers as well. It was the greatest thing. It was so good. And this was on the fly. Whereas we were supposed to go out and eat, but I thought, man, Miss Sweetness did so much for me that I was like, let's just stay here and eat. Let me get something. And she's like, nope, I insist, I'll make something. So she made that, pork chops. She made asparagus, which was great. Oh my God, made this rice with gravy. Now everybody can make gravy, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know out there. Dads, you know out there, a lot of people can't make gravy. Miss Sweetness can. And I had that. That was delectable. The food was great. The conversation was even greater. So, Miss Sweetness, Felicia, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for making this past Father's Day a memorable one and a special one. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But what did everybody else do out there? All the fathers out there, anybody checking in as a dad, what did you guys do? What went on with you guys? Did you guys, so I know, a lot of, in the past, what I used to do was on Father's Day, I used to go golfing or the driving range, or you might, you actually get around the golf and stuff like that, Oh, I forgot to say too, also, I got some great gifts too. Oh my God, from the lotions, which I really care for and I really love was the lotions, the soaps, the lavender soaps. I'm a lavender soap fan. Oh my God, Miss Sweetness did it up again with that. Oh my God, gift cards, all type of stuff, man. But what did you fathers out there receive? Did you receive a tie like we normally get, or some power tools or something like that? Which is funny. A lot of times, fathers get power tools. Like, what are these gifts for? For us to build stuff for the family? What's going on? What kind of gifts are these? So it's one of those things. I don't know. So Felicia says, we had a dinner reservations, but you wanted me to cook. Yes, I did. Yes, we did have a dinner reservation. But again, when you're dealing with a chef like Felicia is, we were able to cancel that, and the dinner reservations came to us because she does such a wonderful job, man. I tell you. But what did the fathers out there get? Did we get our regular stuff? Did we get tube socks? I know sometimes I've got tube socks in the past. Socks are big, ties are big. It's funny. I was reading a post by Ice-T. And Ice-T was saying, Father's Day is, the norm for me is, we always go out to eat, and guess who has to pay the tab? The dad, So, did that happen to you out there, fathers out there? Did that happen to you? I don't know. And, dads get a bad rap in terms of music, too. Okay, the moms, they get, great songs. Dear Mama by Tupac. I always love my mama. The Mama song by Boys the Men. What else is there? Oh my, there's got to be some more songs. But the dads, I tell you, the dads. What's the theme song for the dads? Papa was a Rolling Stone. Oh my God, we got that song. What else? James Brown song. Papa don't take no mess. Papa beat the hell out of us. Come on. These are the dad's anthems. Madonna. Papa don't preach. Come on. Where's our songs? Where's our feel good songs for the dads out there? But our number one anthem, it seems like it was Papa was a Rolling Stone. I don't know. Our artists gotta come out with some new songs, new and improved dad songs. I don't know what one. If I'm missing them, somebody put them in the comment line. All right, because that's the song. That's the only songs we get. The moms get all the great songs, as they should. Okay, let's just that straight, as they should. But God, we get a little bad rap here, dads, and we get the bad rap sometimes. So I don't know. But I have a question for all my transition army out there. I got a question for you guys. What was the best piece of advice your dad ever gave you? Again, what was the best piece of advice your dad ever gave you? Okay? Put that in the chat room, in the comments, okay? In the comment bar for me, okay? What was the best piece of advice your dad ever gave you? Okay? And I'll start. I can start. Well, my dad used to always say, Russ, do your best. Do your best in anything that you do. It doesn't matter what you do, from sports to work or whatever. Being the best dad you can be. Always give your best. Give 100%, 110%. He used to say, give 110%. Okay, which is much more than 100%. Give 110% to do your very best. And And I remember like it was yesterday, before my dad passed away. I remember he said on his deathbed, he said to me, Russ, I did my best. I did my best. And, that could have been for a lot of different things, doing his best to provide for his family, doing his best to, keep fighting, just doing his best. And he just told me, Russ, I did my best, and that's what he really stressed to me. So that was one piece of advice he gave me, was do your very best. Give 110%. 110%. Okay? So, was wondering what everybody out there is thinking. And, what was the best piece of advice your dad has ever gave you? Okay? It could be a slogan, phrase, what have you. What are those words, those nuggets, those words of wisdom that your dad has ever given you? Let's see. Let me check and see if anybody has said anything. Oh, we got Karen here, Joe. What's going on, Karen? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome on the check-in. And that's okay. You're not late. You're right on time, Karen. So thank you for joining us. Thank you. And Karen, you just joined us. The question we have is, what is the best piece of advice your dad ever gave you? Okay? So we'll be checking on these and see what people have out there, because I know there got to be some gems out there. Yes. So again, yep, dads, we get the bad raps, but we get the good advice, good pieces of advice. That's what we do. All right, because we might not have the theme, the songs, the great songs, but we can give advice. And dads, great dads out there have given great advice out there as well. And I got another question too, while I'm thinking about it. What is the best quote your dad has passed on? Well, what's the best? Okay, let me just rephrase this a little bit, okay? And this goes out to all those dads out there, okay? Maybe they'll be checking in a little later on, I'm not sure. But to all the dads out there, Transition Army, what's the best quote you have passed on to your children? What's the best quote you have passed on to your children? Okay, Felicia says, Dad always says, look important. A business blazer goes a long way. Ooh, wow. Yes, absolutely. Look the part. Look the role. Nice piece of advice there. Yep. Look the part. A business blazer goes a long way. Absolutely. Thank you so much on that, Felicia. Man. Yes, that does go a long way. You feel better. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I feel better when I'm dressed for success. Meaning have a nice blazer on, nice suit on, nice shirt, maybe a tie, just, feeling good, nice haircut, when I did have hair. But, you have to look the part. Look the part. So that's some great advice there. Great advice by dads. Great advice. Let's see anybody else check it in. Okay. So that question again to all those fathers: what's the best quote you have passed on to your children? And I can start with this one. Okay. Here's the quote that I continue to tell my two daughters. And I've said it to my oldest daughter as recently as 2 weeks ago. The quote I use. And dads, I can give this to you. I can pass this on to you. You can use it if you wish. Okay. But here's the quote I pass on to my daughters. And it goes like this. Show some class and not your ass. I repeat. Show some class and not your ass. Now again, you can take that literally, you can take that figuratively, you can take that with a grain of salt, however which way you want to take it. But again, that's the quote that I use. And again, dads, I'm passing it on to you. Okay? And just, you can break down that. You can really take the time to break down that phrase as well. Okay, that quote. So that's a gift from me to you, dads. From me to you. Okay? It's just that simple. But I want to hear from the Transition Army, for those dads out there. What are some best quotes that you have passed on to your children? You know, I know there's some great ones out there. I know there are some great ones out there. But, you know, what are the best ones out there to do? Okay? So, while we're pondering that, want to transition really quick, and again, I'll continue to read out. And Gina, I know you were the first one there. You're not making any comments. What is going on here? What is that? Karen says, he says so many great things. Still thinking. Okay, give it some thought. Continue to give it some thought, Karen, because your dad was a great man, Karen. I know there was some zingers that he gave, you know, in terms of advice and some quotes as well. I know they are. Yep. So, briefly, while we're waiting for people to comment, and again, put your comments in the comment line. I greatly appreciate it when I read them out for everybody. Want to give props and shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Man, I think the last time when we were on there, I said it was going to be a Game 6, so I got it wrong. But I got it right because they won it. But I was highly surprised that Golden State won a Game 6 in the fashion in which they did. I thought it would clearly be a Game 7, because even I really thought it was going to be a Game 7 was because Commissioner Silver was out due to COVID once again, so he missed 2 straight games. I thought Celtics will definitely win. I thought that would come down, and I thought it'd be a Game 7. But hey, you got to give it up to the Golden State Warriors. They played with a sense of urgency. They really made it happen. You know, Steph Curry. You know, we talked about it before about his legacy being solidified. It was solidified before he even won this championship. And you know, so shout out to the Golden State Warriors, and shout out to the Warriors because of the parade they had yesterday. Man, did you guys see the parade that they had? Oh my God, lots of fun. I love the floats with the families on it. I like the family atmosphere because the families go along with the journey with the players. And I like what the Golden State Warriors have done. You know, they had the families on the floats, the different floats and stuff like that. I think that's phenomenal. That was a great thing. That's a great thing to see. And, you know, shout out to parade, everybody in the parade. But here's the guy I want to shout out to because he was bent. But I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Klay Thompson, man, his mama called him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. All right, Klay Thompson was bent. I mean, he was drinking. He's taking that. I look like Hennessy. He was drinking that to the head. And I don't know if you guys saw. Did you guys saw he almost lost his ring? His ring came off. His championship ring. One of the championship rings came off his finger that he had, and he was able to locate it. You know, shout out to him, and I love that captain hat as well. And, you know, really shout out to Klay Thompson. Here's a guy who was out of the league almost 2.5 years. Could you imagine the exhilaration this guy had, you know, for winning a championship and winning in the way in which they did, you know, after KD leaving? Man, this guy had a right to be bent, drunk, whatever it was, you know? So, shout out to him for him persevering. And I know this championship meant a lot to him, you know, and all the other Golden State Warriors, obviously. But I think it meant even more to him, and even showing his exuberance by taking it to the head. All right, not a 3 to the head, but some Hennessy to the head. Oh man, I tell you, I don't know, but nah, that was really cool to see. That was really great to see, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, that Warriors deal. And that parade was great. So yeah, if you guys get a chance to take a look at those highlights about the parade, and take a look at Klay Thompson like losing his ring, located it. Thank God he had the perseverance to have, you know, to locate it, got it back, and kept it moving, kept it grooving. So, you know, that was cool to see. That was really cool to see. Oh, you know what I did? What I didn't do, guys? I want to shout out you guys. You know, I don't have a guest, but I do have a guest. You guys, the Transition Army. And I appreciate you guys. You know I do. And because I do, I want to give you guys your just due and your applause. Okay? Let me just do that. Man, I forgot to do that. Jesus Christ. What is going on here? Hold on a second. There we go. I need to get the Transition Army their props for coming through each and every Tuesday. I thank you guys. You know, that escaped my mind at first. I'm glad I thought about that. Gotta give it up to you guys. Gotta give it up. Man, oh man. All right. Man. So yeah. You had the parade. You had Father's Day. Oh, let me read. Okay, so Karen says, he says, always be on time. Get there 15 minutes early. Nice. Absolutely. As I always say, you know, as a father or what have you, if you get to somewhere on, like, let's say, for example, you got to be somewhere at 10 o'clock and you get there at 10 o'clock, you late. You know? I like what Karen's dad said. Get there 15 minutes on time. You know, get there early. You'd rather be somewhere early than late. Fashionably late is not a good thing, not a good look. So get there early. I agree, Karen. Thank you on that. Thank you. The words of wisdom from your dad. No doubt about that. And Karen says he always says thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, that's something we can all learn from. You know, saying thank you, saying please. I mean, this society now, I think that's the construct is they don't say that. You know, I've had times in which, you know, I've held the door for people and people walk through, they don't say thank you at all. So I play it off. I'm like, you welcome. And they're like, oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, but no, you should always say thank you. Thank you and please. Yep. Thank you for that, Karen. Appreciate you. No doubt about it. Yep. 1 second. Karen also says people don't have to be nice, but when they do, say thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, say thank you. Those two words go a long way. Thank you. Go a long way. Thank you. Man, absolutely. So let's see. We got anybody else joining in? Let's see, check it out real quick. We do not. Okay, no problem. So, let me do this, guys. So, again, as we continue on, and again, I'm going to keep on reading and people keep on posting. Again, those two questions before we head out of here. What was the best piece of advice your dad gave you? Which we'll be getting some great answers, and I appreciate you guys, Transition Army, for giving those answers. And to all the fathers out there, what was the best quote you have passed on to your children? Okay, you can use mine. I'll give it to you. It's not copyrighted, but you can use mine. Show your class and not your ass. All right? Break that down. Break that down for your children. Break that down for your kids. All right? Because it can mean many different things for many different people. So you can do that. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, if we were able to make you laugh, smile, and think during this broadcast, my good friends, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory. Okay? Big or small, celebrate it. Make sure you do it. Take the time to do that. Alright? Let's get the theme music going. Here we go. 1 second. Let me dig in the crates here. Alright, here we go. Oh, not that. Oh, I like that though. Hey! That's right. Alrighty. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, thank you for joining us each and every Tuesday here on Transition Tuesdays. I thank you for the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And you can catch this episode along with past episodes on our YouTube channel, Transition Tuesdays. So do me a huge favor out there, okay, Transition Army. When you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe before you head on out of there, okay? Please do that for me if you would. And also, if you haven't been following me, you can always follow me on Instagram at Russ Will Transitions. That's Russ Will Transitions with an S. Please follow me, and I'll follow you back. You get that? 100%. I'll do that for you. Okay? And I want to give a shout out. We had her on earlier. I mean, we were going back and forth. I told you about my great, Father's Day event with this young lady, Miss Sweetness. And Miss Sweetness is the owner of Sweet Candy Cafes, which is a proud sponsor of ours. And Sweet Candy Cafe is located in downtown Lumberton and is the home of Southern Sweetness. So after the show, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. But after the show, make sure you go to sweetcandycafe.com and order all your confectionery goodies They ship home and abroad. And also, ladies and gentlemen, give you guys a heads up. Okay? Sweet Candy Cafe is celebrating 10 years, a decade of excellence in November. All right? So let's go support Miss Sweetness. Let's go support Sweet Candy Cafe. That's sweetcandycafe.com and get your confectionery goodies today. ASAP. All right? As the young people say, ASAP. All righty? So Transition Army, as we say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care, everybody. God bless. And I'm going to check one more time, see if anybody else has joined us on the check-in. They have not, and that's okay. But the last word we'll get to Felicia. She says, that's so true, Karen, about saying being nice and saying thank you. So I'm going to end it off with that. I thank you guys for joining us. God bless, guys.